Good afternoon, guys. My name is Patrick Ledwaba. I'm an OHS lecturer. Today, guys, we're going to be working on workplace safety management unit 4. We're going to do activity on incidents, and it's on page 41. And for our first question, guys, it says, explain the causes of incidents in a workplace. I personally think there are multiple factors that can contribute to incidents in a workplace. It can either be personal or job factor or unsafe working conditions, unsafe acts or effects. But like now, I have a few pointers on personal factors. I think what things that contribute most is lack of knowledge in a workplace. Lack of knowledge, if people don't have the knowledge, the correct knowledge in the workplace, then incidents are about to happen. And skills. People have to have the right skills in order to perform a particular job in a workplace. And the abilities, information, you have to be informed in order to can partake or do a particular job in a workplace. And it's not only personal, we also have job factors, poor purchases specification, and lack of inactive training. Lack of inactive training, people have to be trained in order to can do something to the best of their ability. And failure to identify hazards and associated risks. In a workplace, the first thing that we do, we first identify our hazards, we eliminate. Lack of work standards. In every workplace, we have standards and safety procedures that for particular work to be partaken. And then for second question, guys, it says here, explain how incidents must be reported. Incidents must be reported in this way. An employee must report incidents to his or employer, and it also goes both way around. An employer must also report incidents to his or her inspector. It's called safety inspector, by the way. The third question, define a site of an incident. A site of an incident is where the incident has happened or where the incident has taken place. And we say where an incident happens, the place is not supposed to be disturbed until the correct people have arrived in order to contain the place of the incident. And then question number 4, explain how employers must report incidents. An employer must report incidents to safety inspector. Yes, all employers report their incidents to a safety inspector. As we prepare ourselves for the next lesson, guys, we're done here. Welcome back, guys. Still Patrick Ledwaba here. And now we are busy more page 31, health and safety representatives in the workplace. And our first question goes as follows. Define health and safety committee. Members meet in order to initiate, promote, maintain, review measures of ensuring the health and safety of the workers. That's the committee's duties. And explain the duties of representatives inspectors and committees. The duties of reps and inspectors and committees is to come up with ideas to make work safer for everyone in the workplace. Question number 4, discuss the importance of inspections. The importance of inspections to identify potential hazards and risks. When in a workplace, it is very important to know how to identify and eliminate risks inside the workplace. And number 2, investigate incidents. It is very important to know how to investigate incidents in a workplace, because we must know how to investigate, and then after investigating, then we identify and eliminate potential hazards in our workplace. And then make presentations. It's like an awareness campaign where we make people aware of the dangers that they might come across or come encounter when inside the workplace. So that's why they must make regular campaigns in a workplace to make people aware of the dangers that they face in every day in the workplace. And inspections. For the inspection part, only inspectors and safety reps are responsible for safety inspection in a workplace. So it is also a very important factor to do inspections in a workplace. So for question number 4, explain when a committee is formed. When a committee is formed, explain when a committee is formed. At least one committee must be established when 2 or more representatives are designated. So at least one committee must be established when one or more representatives are designated. Yes. And then for number 5, explain employers' duties in relation to committees. So the duties in relation to committees, they must make recommendations, they must discuss incidents, keep recordings. These are all important factors of committees. Make recommendations. Like recommendations is just like being informed, and like also informing everyone who work together in a workplace. And discuss incidents. This part of discussing incidents, yes, we must discuss incidents, because when we discuss incidents, then we are more informed, and maybe we might get the knowledge on how to avoid incidents in the future. That's why it's very important to discuss incidents in a workplace. And then keep recording. When we keep recording of the incidents and the incidents that we've discussed, and all the recommendations all in one recording. A recording is like a safety file of some sort. So everything that we do, we record, we discuss, it all goes into the record keeping book. And then for question number 6, discuss the duties of an OHS committee. The duties of an OHS committee. First, they must provide workers with information. Workers must always be informed on how to do the designated job, and how to do the job that you've been designated to. And training must also be provided, guys. You can't do anything without proper training. So you must first get proper training, and then supervision. Yes, it's also a duty of OHS committee to supervise the workers or the employers. No, not the employers, the employees in the workplace, because sometimes only to find employees not working in a place where it's designated. So he or she must be inspected and told, you are now working in a place that you are not designated, so go to your designated area and do work there. And supervision, yeah, we've talked about supervision. And OHS committee, they are also responsible for health and safety in the workplace. It's a responsibility for the committee. For question 7, define health and safety representatives. Health and safety representatives. A health and safety representative are a full-time worker nominated or elected and designated in writing by the employer. Number 7, explain the health and safety representatives are appointed. Explain when OHS representatives are appointed. A representative must be designated for every workplace consisting of 20 or more people working in a workplace. So a representative must be designated for a workplace which consists of 20 or more people. So only 19 people are hired, and then there's one safety representative. One safety representative must be present. Number 8, explain when health and safety representatives are appointed. Number 9, explain how representatives can be appointed. A representative must be designated for every workplace consisting of 20 or more people. Yeah, that one we've talked about. Explain the duties of representatives. Duty of representative, provide information. This question we've been dealing with for the past week. So we must provide workers or employees with information on how to to do their job properly.